What's going on, everybody, and welcome back for a new video. This right here is the AD Auto Fusion, and as always we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test it out at long range and at short range. Now, I had some questions for the last 60 saying that it only stacks, let me see if I can actually do that. You see here, it is, whoop, here we go, it is already dipping one block. So, it does this because the cannon is set it up to be able to shoot long range, meaning of course you will have to probably make, if there were a filter here, you'll probably have to shoot twice. But there's an easy fix for that. So the easiest fix for this right here is basically just taking that one tick off the hammer. It's not something you need. It is pre-made settings for the cannon. I made so you'll be able to shoot long range. There's not really any reason you can't take that. So if we go ahead and take this one right here on, see, I just figured out why does this one not, okay. So take off the one tick and you will see that it will work perfectly. It will have the red sand at the right place, stuff like that. As you see right here, that right here is the block. So now it works perfectly. This is just the long range settings. It's already on the cannon. Of course, if you want to shoot extremely close to the cannon, then you can put this on 0 ticks, and it will work the same way. You won't get the same range as before, but it will work the exact same. So if there is any filters close to, there is actually a way to prevent you from shooting twice. But normally when you auto, you don't want to mess with the cannon while it's on auto. You just want to shoot as fast as possible, and this is where the info, GT fill, oh my god, okay, alright, I need to TNT talk. Alright, so now we're just back stacking here. Let me put the scatter on here. I'm gonna go ahead and TNT fill one more time here. So the cannon itself is AD stacker, it's fusions, it's slap boost, it does whatever. The scatter is around 50 blocks, as well as the 60 stacker is 60 blocks. Sometimes it goes up. I can't really figure out why. It doesn't really matter because it's only every second. So sometimes it goes up, like right there it goes up a little bit, but then on the next shot it's gonna go all the way down. You can perfect the scatter. But I'm not really good with scatter, I'm gonna admit to you guys. Like, I don't do scatters mod. Let's go ahead and let this one here shoot out, and we're just gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the cannon. So up here we have the cannon itself, and down there is the auto sand plate. I'm gonna go ahead and take the cannon first. So right here we have the scatter. You can easily change that, or even disable it by taking this redstone out or whatever. You can put the scatter on right here. This is for if Obsidian has an X amount of health on your server. There is a possible way you can actually one-shot that by using this line right here. We don't use this line or this line over here as part of this hammer, so you're more than welcome to use this as a obsidian destroyer. Now, if you want to enable that, you have to take off the main scatter, or else it won't really work. There should be enough power for at least, I don't know, it goes to the end of the chunk, so I haven't really checked, but that should be plenty. It's like 32 chunks, I'm pretty sure. So you should have plenty of power to go out the entire length of whatever. Over here we have the red sand storage. This should be enough for at least 1,000 volts, so and say. So that shouldn't really be a problem. As you see, it's restocking itself every time it shoots. So right here it won't never run out. And I did that in okay, what's going on? Okay, it is actually working. Alright, great. I did it this way because, I don't know, I think it was the easiest way, and you don't really need more than this at this range. Maybe I'll do it a little bit bigger when we get up and higher in the cannons, like 220 or something. We might need to add some more pistons, and we might be able to go this way with it and stuff like that. But sand compression, as always, stays down at bedrock. Now, I'm pretty sure that was the cannon. I do want to show you there's a TNT ray liner right there, and there's a glass right here, so it doesn't detect that one. But that is basically the cannon itself. Over here we have our dual sand comp auto. It is a one push, meaning that this line right here is going to be used a lot more than the other ones, and of course that's going to end up being empty first, but you should have enough for like a lot of walls. We are still using this way of an infinity booster. I don't think anybody would mind me using this right here. I think this right here is the best way you can do it, especially when we reach over 12 long, cobweb, whatever down here. Then it's going to be hard to have TNT falling right here and stuff like that. So this right here is the best options, and it can blow up. There's nothing here in the sand compression that can blow up, no matter what you do. There might be a small chance that it will run in here. Servers sometimes is very weird, so it might happen. Who knows? But it's very unlikely that that's going to happen. So there's no way it will be able to blow up. At least not the sand compression down here. So that's a big thing as well, that the sand compression will stay alive, and there's slabs right here, so if something goes wrong, the cannon not working and stuff like that, it's just gonna break. There's not gonna be any problems at all. all, and it doesn't matter how bad this one fucks up. There's no way to fuck it up because there's obsidian right here, which make it impossible for it to be pushed out, as well as over here. Over here we have obsidian at the pistons, so if something fucks up, it's just gonna stand still. There's no way it's gonna be able to push. The same with this over here, we have obsidian right here. This one doesn't really have an obsidian. We don't really need obsidian because this one, there's no piston over here, meaning that this one here cannot be pushed this way, meaning that this one here will never be able to be moved. So everything down here is completely worked out in a way so it won't blow up, never. Over here we have the clock. You could change the clock a little bit. As you see, like we have a small X amount of timings going around here. So potentially you could take maybe 2 repeaters off right here. I just feel like this right here is the clock that you will need. You're gonna save like maybe 1 second if you take 2 repeaters off, or depending on the TPS, of course. So it wouldn't really matter in a way, because like 1 second, 119 watts, 119 seconds, that's a little bit over a minute. So it wouldn't really matter much. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the clock. Just use this clock right here, because you're only gonna save like a little bit over a minute by waiting a faction. And to be honest, that's not really worth the risk. Let's go ahead and see how many walls we got through already. Right here, the red line right here is a 20 buffer. So we're just about maybe halfway. 78 walls so far. So you will use this on servers where autos are allowed. If autos are not allowed on your server, I made dual SANCOM semi-automatic cannons already released, so go ahead and check those out. Those are pretty nice. Other than that, guys, there's not really much more into this cannon. I want to thank you guys for watching this video here, and if you like this video here, remember to comment down below. And if you have any suggestions, questions, anything, problems as well, go ahead and leave a comment down below. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.